Hello and welcome. My name is Gemstone, and today I am back with Alexander in Baldur's Gate 3. Now, yes, we did just stream yesterday, but it was so much fun that we had to get straight back into it, so here we go. Now, I don't have work today, so we're gonna be just playing for maybe a while, so we'll see how it goes, but welcome back to the adventure, and I hope you'll have fun with us. So before we get started, I do just want to mention that we did add a couple of mods to the game. So one of those is a movement mod, which enables us to move with WASD, which is a lot easier than clicking already. So that's very helpful. And just a couple little, like... That guy's being loud. Just a couple little advancements here and there. Nothing game breaking, nothing that gives us a huge advantage or anything. Just a couple, like, gameplay and experience improvements. Anything else to add, Alexander? Alrighty. So let's get straight into it. So, at the end of the last stream, we did end up dying to the druid lady, so we're back in the hollow right now, and we're gonna try and actually save the people that we lost last time, so we'll see if we can do a bit better. Oh. Okay. How do I get Astarion to follow us? Ah, gotcha. Cool, thank you. Alright, let's get her going. Alrighty. So hopefully we can save some lives this time. Ah, it's so pretty. I'm so happy to be back in. Oh, I went the wrong way. Wait. Slow down. I've got to go back to her after. So I am gonna quickly go back and take care of the things that I had done last time because I don't want to miss out on those. But we'll take care of that after hopefully saving this little guy down here. Look, he's alive! Okay, hopefully we can save him. Alright, me first. Let's see. Oh, it automatically enters camera mode when we go into combat. That's so cool. Alright, so I'm gonna start out with a... Oh, I can't reach her. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a little bit closer. Let's see. It's not letting me... Okay, so I should... Wait, how do I move now? I don't want to fire this arrow here. Oh, let me just cancel that. There we go. Okay. I'll get as close as I can. And then... Oh, okay. So it looks like I'm at too low an angle. Wait, why can't I hit them? Huh. Anyway. Ah, yes, we got her. Alright. Sorry about that. Just trying to figure out what I've got here. And I will... Bardic Inspiration. You. Alright, I think I'm remembering what we're doing now. And turn. There we go. Hopefully we can protect this kid this time. Well, why did she go for you first? Fair. Alright. Okay, I think we're gonna try and get Astarion up round the back. We'll get him to... We'll get him to cunning action dash over as far as he can. And then he also has a little crossbow here. Okay, we don't have advantage, so we'll just go with that. Nice! Alright, we're working on stuff. And that'll be that for him. Ow. Ha! Miss. Alright, this is already going way better than last time. So, heck yeah. Is there just the 3, do you know? Or the 4, rather? Okay, perfect. Just making sure that I can see everything that's going on. Oh, seriously? Dang it. I was lured and they got the kid. Okay. Let's do a piercing strike. Run up and grab him. Critical miss, rats. Well, maybe we can shove her off the cliff? Probably not. No. And that's what he's got for now. Luckily he's still on full health because she missed last time. Uh-oh, I'm down. We need more health and healing potions. Yeah, I think so. Oh no, I have 1. Yikes. Alright. These, they hit so hard. Alright. Yeah, they hit really hard for the level that we're at, but hopefully we can at least scrape by. Where'd the kid go? Oh. The problem is it's 4v4, but we're not doing nearly as much damage as they are. No, but like even per hit, they can do over 10. Alright. Let's get you. And we'll go for another... I don't think we can get far enough away that she won't be able to reach him and attack him anyway. I think they have like 60 of flight, so we'll just try and shove her off the cliff again. I don't think I can from this angle, but yeah, we'll see how it goes, but that's what I can do for now. Yeah, no, they have so much movement. Nice. Heck yeah. Also, Astarion got missed again, which is awesome. Ah, rats. What'd you what? Huh. Yikes. Nice. $18. Cause I really, if I can get Astarion up from here, like if I'm brought up and if I can get Astarion up, that would be good. Not sure if I can reach him from here, but this is really cool. Yeah. Hey, cut that out. Oh. Okay, so I've succeeded 2 saves and failed 1. Ah, thank you. Is it my turn? No. Okay. Nice. Alright. Which one are we starting with? Okay. Alright, but should I try and heal Astarion first? I don't even know if I can reach him, actually. Oh, that's a bonus action! Heck yeah! I forgot that that's a bonus. Oh, it took an action because I just got upped. Alright, well, he's up now, which is good. For now. I don't want to jinx it. But let's go. Ah, heck yeah, he gets a turn. Yeah. Okay, we'll try that. Run over here. Push! Nope. We did shove her though, so hopefully she's off balance for whatever that might mean. And that's all he can do for now. Aw, man. Okay, well it's good that we're not getting lured very often. It's letting us get our hits in. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, good, she's just singing again. Yeah, it is, because it means she didn't get Astarion down. Alright. Okay, succeeded on one, that's good. Oh, man. Alright. Okay, do I have advantage? I do! Sneak attack! Heck yeah. Cool, alright. And he's just gonna dash down as far as he can get. And he still has some movement. And there we go. Ah, man. Okay, but we've got 2 down. Oh no. Uh-oh. Starhand doesn't have much. Okay, I think priority is getting someone else up, right? Is that correct? Okay. He has to dash 1.5 feet. Ah, thank goodness, he's still to get. Yep, on my way. Okay, that's as close as he can get right now. Alright. No. Darn it. Okay, thank you, Astarion, for being able to resist. Okay, I'm gonna go after you now. Let's get you up. Alright, let's shove her back. Ah, failed the athletics. Alright, and that's it for him. Don't you dare. Oof, this is a rough one. Are we supposed to be like a higher level before fighting these? Huh. Okay, good. We both succeeded our death saving. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can get these bird brains out of here. Okay, good. There we go. And that's all I can do for now. Alright. No, stop going after her cleric. Oh, thank goodness they missed. Heck yeah. I don't know if I can get far enough to hide anywhere. Ah, awesome. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna fire breath. Heck yeah! That looks so awesome! No, I was watching where I was placing the cone. Don't worry. I'm not that new at it. And should I heal someone? Okay. There we go, Astarion. And I'm just gonna come here and harrow them from this side, I guess. That was a bad idea. Actually, no, it kept them in place, which is good. Ah, he just got brought up. That's okay. You wanted me to go in stealth? Okay. I'm currently threatened. So I need to go over here? Oops. I'm in their line of sight. Is this moving through them? Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, I can't yeah. Stab her in the back. Alright. We got this. At least their song is pretty to listen to. Also, this water is gorgeous to look at. Even if it is annoying to walk through. Ah, okay. Ah, yes! 3 down, 1 to go. Okay, let's, should he help me up? Yes. Alrighty. Just get as far as you can, buddy. Alright. Ah, heck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move as much as I can this way. Should I take a healing, my last healing potion, or should I use a bardic inspiration on someone? Alright. And that's me. They've decided to just keep singing, which is great for us. Ah, the spells look so cool. It's so awesome to like see them visually. Ah, nice. Up. Ah, yes, he resisted. Alright, so we'll use as much movement as I can to get right here. And then bonus action. Bonus action, not cunning action. I almost messed that up. We'll get right here. What other thing? Ah. Okay. What? Still missed? Dang. Yikes, okay. Alright. Ah, illusory double. I was like, who is that? Rats. These harpies are so tough. Can I get her from here? Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah! I thought I wouldn't even be able to get her from there, but... Let's try this again, Astarion. Alrighty. Bardic and sneak attack. Yes! Good hit. Man, how much health do these harpies have? Holy crap. So I guess we hadn't hit this one yet then. I shouldn't like shove or anything, right? Okay. I will end turn then. Oh. Why didn't I Bardic Inspiration? I thought I clicked it. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah! We did it! Good job, everyone. Okay, let's see. Nothing. Wait, you can? Okay. A pity. At least we can bring it back to his family. Alright. Ah, this WASD mod is so good. Alright, now that that's taken care of, I've got to go help this lady with her song again. Okay, that's fair. Well, that doesn't give me, like, spells or anything back. Oh, okay. Do you want me to do a song of rest then? Or should we just, like, actually rest? You and your allies are revitalized as though you would have taken a short rest. It resets on a long rest. It's an ability. Ah, cool. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna do the song thing again. But I'm probably gonna skip the dialogue since. Watch this. We're just gonna skip through this. There we go. There, I helped her again. There we go. We picked all the same options. Alright. Alright, he's separate, so he should be able to be taken to you. Oh, I can still talk to the squirrels. You can take him to your party if you want. Okay, what did I want to do? Ah, okay. There we go. He on your team now? Perfect. I'm just gonna head around and... Oh, I talked to these kids before. A hammer. I'll leave that. I don't need a hammer. Ooh. Cool statue. Also, we can look up now thanks to one of these mods. Cool. Does it have a plaque on it? Well, I did talk to this guy quick because I was intending on getting back to where we were last time, but you know, we had other stuff to take care of, so now I'll just go ahead and go through those. Hello, Sky. Welcome. Not really super late. We didn't do too much yet. We beat the harpies that were after us last time, just barely, but unfortunately we still lost the child. And I helped the lady with her song again, but other than that, we haven't done too much yet, so no big deal. How are you doing today? No wonder you're struggling. You have no balance. Space your feet further apart. Oh, let's see if I can actually... Okay, good, I passed it again. That's already much better. Okay, so last time I picked both of these. You're welcome. One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe. Sorry, I was visiting a fire show. Ooh, how was it? And then I talked to these. Also, we got a battle axe. Ah, oops. Alright, thank you for letting me know. That should be back now.
What happened?
I didn't have the audio of the game. Ugh. Actually, I think that means you might have been not honest. Because I'm the worst. I had it muted last time to make sure that it wasn't overlapping anything. Not last stream, but while we were messing with stuff. Oopsie.
Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
Oh, grumpy kid.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run.
I will not have my
Come on.
mind influenced.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Oh yeah, the mind-flayer. Okay, have fun with that. It's good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts
Oh.
become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn.
Visions.
Blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Ah, see, this is actually, when we were tweaking stuff around, this part of the conversation is actually where I had to restart the game. Like, not from the beginning, but just, like, close it and exit out and stuff. So, I actually haven't picked anything for this one yet. Let's see. Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become Illithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit!
Oh.
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Wow, that's so cool. A devil's advocate. Do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerûn?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the mind-flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Oh, that's an owlbear.
Uh-oh, careful. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her.
Oathbound. He's a
I
paladin.
won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. You'll need to make room if you want to partner up, though. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Very well. Alright, cool. We found Will. Umi-eyed. Gone? Alright. Let's keep looking around. Ooh, a pear. Camp supplies. Glass chalice. Alrighty. Yeah, so as we discovered last time, the white outlines mean that it's something that we're allowed to take, and any red outlines mean that we'll get in trouble if we try and yoink it, so we will try and be careful with what we're looking at. Ilmata hears the martyr's cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed. When one to help the others dies, then by a martyr they are blessed. Jurgil, or so it's often said, once gave away his bony throne. For Kelemvor he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Kelemvor, lord of the dead, will take your hand when death arrives, make sure souls are correctly led to all their proper afterlives. Ew. Cool, okay. Maybe that'll be helpful for a history check later or something. Ooh, bunch of veggies. I feel kind of bad taking all this, but I mean, we're obviously allowed to, except for these ones. Hey, are you okay?
I may have made a poor decision.
Yeah, fighting an aloe-bear.
Yep.
That does indeed sound like a poor decision. Aw, I could have taken the... Wait. Do I still have a bucket? I still have a bucket. Can I give this to her? Hello, Octa.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
I will take a bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Thank you. I got gruel! Alright, can I give her this bucket? Or was that just like a dialogue thing? I think that might have just been a dialogue thing. Oh, I found our bucket.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I can just take the stone bench. No, I can sit on it.
You're an idiot.
Why, hello there, sweetness.
Auntie Ethel.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. Potions and potions galore.
There's a lot of color in my cheeks. I'm a rainbow dragon. There's no need. I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I'll just lose the run of myself
Aww,
sometimes.
Auntie Ethel is so sweet.
You're looking mighty peaky.
That's because I have
Are you
spikes.
all right?
I'm fine. Just bone weary after a difficult day.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up.
I love you, Auntie Ethel. You're
Not that
amazing.
they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
If you happen to have any health potions.
Hey, bother.
Ooh! Potion of invisibility. Okay, how much gold do I have? There are 2 ways to buy and sell items. Trading is... Wait, do I only have 1 gold?
Yep.
Oh, because you did some inventory managements.
If you head to where I am, you can take some of my gold.
Okay, just because Auntie Ethel has some neat stuff, so I'll read it for you. Oh, she has 4 potions of healing, 1 potion of greater healing, an elixir of hill giant strength, a weapon, a magical weapon, and a potion of invisibility. And some ingredient stuff. And a pig's head. But
Oh no.
mostly the potions of healing we're interested in, right? So greater healing is 32 and 80 for all 4 of healing. Did you just go down? Are you all down?
Yep.
Okay, I hope I'll be back, Auntie Ethel.
Take care now, sweetie.
Trader attained. Be careful near a trader's watchful eyes. Their attitude towards you affects the price of their stock.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Okay, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news.
Yes?
So we're all dead.
Okay. What's the bad what's the good news?
We have 2 scrolls with Revivify.
Oh. Alexander, what have you gotten yourself into?
On the bright side, you mentioned a paladin.
Yes, but I don't know if he can actually do that, is the thing.
It actually
Rat!
recruited to our party.
Oh.
It's just our party was full
Right.
at the time.
I've got food, water.
Okay, well, which one are we leaving behind? We've got to... Wait, I want to talk to the rat.
I recommend we keep the cleric because they'll be able to resurrect us in the future.
Aw, but I like... I like a rogue. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Just get back. Ow! Oh, my tooth.
Let me take a
It's
look.
the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing.
Were you trying to eat it?
Maybe. I didn't think it would bite me back. Wait. You're big. You can get rid of the evil thing. Follow me. But be ready for anything.
What's the evil thing that this rat tried to... Okay, so I know that you're all dead and it's important and all, but I'm following a rat right now.
Okay, but we can't do anything. We're dead.
This door is locked anyway. I'll need to come back to help the rat. I'm on my way, but because I need my rogue, Astarion. Is there no way to get another scroll of Revivify?
Yeah, we can buy them. You're going the wrong way. Head upstairs
Okay.
and out the gate.
Okay. Can we, like, carry a dead party member with us to
Yes.
be able to... Okay. Wait, isn't Revivify a time limit?
No idea in this. I think it just brings you back on one.
Okay. Am I going the right way now or still wrong?
Right.
Okay, thank goodness. Priorities, yeah. Also, don't be sorry for getting dinner. I am curious about what you got, though.
Go right.
What yummy food have you gotten for yourself? Okay, heading right. Yep. Alright, don't let me forget about that rat. Or Auntie Ethel. Because she has some good potions for us that we need to buy.
Down there.
Oh, this is so cool.
And into the ominous cave.
Waterfall. Ooh, an ominous cave. Let's see what this does. I'm trying to learn the accent so I can speak like her. You entered an owlbear nest?
Well, I figured I could bring the cub home.
Oh my.
You might really want to stealth.
I do have speak with animals still going.
There's no negotiation.
Okay, how do I stealth?
There should be a little hide button. Should be C.
Ah, okay. Ooh, you can still use, like,
Down the slope.
WASD still works with stealthing as well, which is really good.
Cool.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
There's me. If you can get to me, I've got a scroll of Vivify on me.
Alright. Just gonna try and keep out of its line of sight. Oh!
Press tab. There's a scroll of Vivify in my inventory. You should be able to take it. Actually, I just moved it across to yours. Click on the scroll, and then click on me.
It says target is blocked.
Cancel using the scroll and move slightly.
The option to cancel isn't coming out.
Click on something else then. Just like a different ability. Now try from there. Careful, that's a raging owl there.
Still says target is blocked. Can I pick you up?
Should be able to.
How?
Right click on me.
Can't pick up, too heavy.
Try casting a spell and click on my icon.
Sorry, do what?
Casting with Vivify and click on my actual icon on the left side.
Target is blocked.
Okay, try stealthing forwards a bit.
This calls for careful footwork.
Just over my body.
Target is blocked. Something's wrong.
Try stealthing across a bit. Doing it there.
Still not working. Do you think it's been too long?
It shouldn't be say targeted is blocked if that's the case.
No, you're right. It doesn't have a time limit. Some noodles. Alrighty. You're a dragon that's too weak to carry an elf? Yeah, I know, right? It's probably because he's hoarding all the gold. Okay, if I get the cleric, will they be able to pick you up? Or do they not have it?
They don't have it.
Oh, what have you gotten yourself into this time, Alexander? Okay, maybe if I take all your stuff.
I also threw them at the owlbear so that I could make an escape. So
Ah.
they're all the way over there.
I see. Gem, you gotta hit the gym. Yeah, I guess so. That's a friendly looking shadow. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, I'm gonna move all of my stuff onto a different one of them.
Wait, you can do that?
Yep.
I feel like that's kind of broken. But okay, let's see if that works. Come on, move the gold. I see you holding on to that.
Okay, try now.
Nope, can't pick up. Come on, I should at least be able to drag him over a little bit. 0.55. 1.8, 1.8. Try taking off your clothes. I'm kidding. What did you say?
I just moved some of your items across. Try it now.
Oh, some of mine? Nope, still not working. Distressed. I don't know what to do here.
I weigh 75 kilograms. You should be able to lift me.
Can't pick up.
What about now?
Can't pick up. Maybe you need a strength potion? There is that potion of hill giant strength.
Try moving up a bit more. Bit more. Try there.
I'm so close to the vision cone. Ah, finally. Alright, Alexander. What is the plan now?
It's a miracle we got that far.
Yes, and our companions are still that far.
Oh, you know what they say, you win some, you lose some.
Alexander!
Just grabbing all their stuff.
How do we retrieve them? Alexander! I really like how he thinks. Sky, don't encourage him! I just saw you in the corner of my screen. Oh man.
Help me.
You absolute menace.
So if you go up that cliff, just up the way we came, there's a little way down.
Yep.
Do you have any healing spells left?
No, I do not have any spells because we only short rested.
Right. I say we short rest again.
That does not give me any spells back.
Does give me hit points back though.
Looks like there's a little shrine over there.
Potion of heal. Animal speaking?
Maybe if you had gotten that, this wouldn't have happened.
Don't touch that. That is bad. Blue box of death. That is a blue box of death.
An ancient tome detailing how Faerûn came into being along with her sister Shar. The silver, radiant Faerûn and the dark, alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. Also, I'm terrible at accents, don't judge. What, don't touch the gilded chest?
Bad.
Oh, man.
Okay, so here's the plan. How badly do you want them back?
I don't want to leave anyone behind.
Okay. I'm gonna take the scroll.
Okay.
Wait there. Don't go any further. I can see you going further.
I'm out of sight still.
I'm going to run around the side.
Okay.
I'm going to stealth.
Okay.
You're going to run around the side, shoot them, and then you're going to dash back and climb up that wall. Okay? And then you're going to keep shooting the big one. While you're doing that, I'm going to get the rogue up.
What?
Sound like a plan?
Are we killing the owlbear?
The big one, yes.
Why?
Because we can't get out of here without killing it at this point. We can either escape the two of us, and not kill it, or we can save our rogue and kill it.
Okay, that sounds so epic. Okay, Sky. Yeah, I mean it does, but also... Alright. Are we gonna enter combat mode?
Yep.
Alright.
Go ahead. Shoot it.
There we go. I missed, by the way.
Shoot it again.
I can't, I only have one action.
Okay. Then move the fuck away. Run, 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 run!
With haste.
Alright.
Run! Run! It can fly.
Oh.
It's got multi-attack apparently.
Oh. Hey, so that would have been helpful to know that it could kill me in one strike. Violence, violence, violence. What do I have to lose? Your life, girly pop. Yeah. Great. So... do we restart from the save, or...?
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay.
Then we're immediately long resting. Oh, the bright side, the most recent save should be us entering the cave.
Oh. Okay, that's actually decently helpful. Alright, how do we reset from the save?
Should be escape, and then...
Load game?
Yep.
My last is the Hollow.
How long ago was that?
I forgot to look.
Be helpful.
I know, I'm magnificent. I think it might be after we did all the... It was after the Emerald Cove, so I think it should be after the Harpy stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can do a little bit better.
Right, it's right as we entered the cave.
Hell's great fires.
Oh, it's right as I'm talking to this guy. Wait, where are you?
Our bear cave.
Doomed to shed our skin.
Before you've died?
Go.
Yep.
But we haven't sprouted any tentacles.
Okay, how about you don't
Not
go in
yet,
there?
Anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm
Time
not
travel, love it, yeah.
Collide.
Or if you must go in, then wait until I get there, because I can talk to animals. Alright. What am I doing? Going to camp?
Yep.
At your
Long rest.
At your camp, you can take a long rest and fully heal your party. You can also manage fully heal, heck yeah. You can also manage party members, advance relationships with your companions, store items, and eventually change your character and recruit more followers. Cool. I wanted to talk to them first. Oh hey, we can.
We can, but we can also talk to them after we finish long resting.
Okay, fine. Alright. Okay, do I need to... Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, what happened? Why are you choosing camp supplies again?
We want the full rest. I was trying to figure out how that worked.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Do we want to leave anyone behind so that you can recruit the paladin?
Do we?
I am asking you, is that what you would like?
I need to
Well, Ow, that's so cold. Okay, bye then. They're so mean when they're not part of your group.
They're part of the Cool Kids Club.
Hey. Anyway, should we? Can we bring
we?
like multiple people in?
Yes. At least from the sound of things.
Oh, okay. Then I don't see why not.
Who do you want to leave behind?
Who do you think is best?
Well, I want to keep getting the cleric stronger.
Okay, I guess we'll leave Astarion behind for a minute while we grab the paladin then.
Alright. I'll tell him he's staying.
Alright. Is this traveler's chest like where I can put stuff?
I believe so. Cool. Got him staying behind now.
Nice. Alright. Replenished, which is good. Alright, so I'll go talk to that guy and tell him to go to camp. How do I get out of here?
The camp icon and we can click leave camp.
Nice.
What I'd do for some
That's very helpful. Oh hey, plot me down right in front of him.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Go and wait for me in
A
camp.
splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Alright, we got him heading to our camp. Oh. Oh, I wanna find the rat now. Ah, the rat's back. Come back here, little rat. Oh right, I can't talk to them now.
Stay back, or else.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Just get back. Ow! Oh, my tooth. It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing. Maybe. Wait. Follow me.
Okay. We're heading to the rat, please. Now, am I allowed to go in here? It's locked. But... thieves' tools? Oh! I have other stuff here! Oh... okay. There we go. I can do other stuff. Ah, right. I've got to unlock to move this around. There we go.
Whatever's behind that lock, it's being watched closely.
Ah.
Just a step away.
Ooh, you leveled up.
Heck yeah. I wonder if I can ask if I can go in.
I can pack or talk, and right now I'm packing.
Okay. How do I get in here? I wonder if I can jump up. Okay. Whee! I don't know how to get in there and help the rat.
I have no idea as well.
I wonder if there's a back way? I wish I could just talk to someone. Yeah. It doesn't seem to be letting me go up there, even though it looks very goable. Alright, well, sorry, rat. I can't get in. Unless, can I sneak under? No, okay. I'm not being suspicious. Oh hey, I can kind of look inside. Alright, I don't think I can help that rat. Sorry, buddy. Ah, that would have been fun. Oh well. Okay. Where are you guys?
One more time.
Are you still outside the owlbear cave?
Nope, nope.
Okay.
Down the goblin area.
Alright. Okay. What was the other thing? Oh yeah! Well, I need gold from you for that. But I'll show you to where Auntie Ethel is in a little bit. Jem genuinely upset she can't help a rat. Well, yeah, there was the evil that he hurt his tooth on.
How long until Ronan shows off his thunder wave?
I can take the charming little egg!
True.
Ooh, what's over here? Secluded chamber. Hey, you know how splitting the party's always a good idea? Have you ever had a god change your blood? It is a horrifying thing, even for those who may desire it. Yet few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It's not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts. How amusing, when so many others willingly sell their souls to the fiends, yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves, when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual, but personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks of you as a thief and heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than all of us to fall from grace. Aw, man. These poor tieflings. Hey there, Tilsis.
You're the one who helped at the gate.
Hey.
Glad to have another sword. We might need it. To ask.
What's Zevlor after?
Have you spoken to Korga?
Ah. Not yet.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But
Apologies.
if the Druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble for all of us.
Oh yeah, our main goal, the ritual. Should we take...
Right.
Yeah, should we take care of that, or...?
Sure. Now that we've leveled up.
Further from Baldur's Gate than I'd
With
hoped.
respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zevlor.
Aw. Alright, well I think that's all that's in this secluded chamber, so we'll head out.
On everything.
Well, I'm just curious, okay? Alright.
Don't forget to level up.
Ah, yes. Also, if you wanted to go back to the camp to grab either one of them, they're both waiting there for us.
They're both.
Yeah, it should be Astarion and the Paladin, right?
Oh.
Now I'm stuck in an accent. Good for me. And it's not even a real one.
Which one do you want us to have?
Which do you think will be more helpful right now?
Paladin.
Okay. But we're not... Sorry, what?
I got a feature. Well, I got a spell called Knock. It lets me do the rogue stuff.
Ah. Okay, but he's just cool is the thing. Alright, so I get a... second or first level spell? Yeah, I can get a second
Yeah,
level.
it should be either.
Alrighty.
He's not a paladin, he's a warlock.
Oh. He said it was his oath, so I just assumed.
Silly warlocks thinking they're paladins.
Sorry, that was my bad.
That's okay, he's got Eldritch Blast.
Oh, it looks like we've lost Alexander again. Oh, there he is. He's back now. Never mind. Thank goodness. Invisibility, hold person? I don't know.
I've got Hold Person, so what options are there?
Well, there's a lot because one of the mods give us all the spells. So we have Aid, Blindness, Borrowed Knowledge, Calm Emotions, Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness, Detect Thoughts, Enhance Ability, Enlarge Reduce, Enthrall, Heat Metal, Hold Person, Invisibility, Kinetic Jaunt, Knock, Lesser Restoration, Mirror Image, Phantasmal Force, Shatter.
Image.
Oh?
Yeah.
Ah, each duplicate increases your armor class by 3. So cast that one at the beginning of my... of combat?
Yep.
Alright then. Yeah, I suppose since I'm... You know, sometimes I'm up close and personal. That's smart. Ooh, I get to choose a subclass. College of Lore. You pursue beauty and truth, collecting knowledge from scholarly tomes to peasants' tales, and use your gifts to hold both audiences and enemies spellbound. That gives me cutting words. College of Valor. You wander the land to witness and relate the deeds of the mighty, keeping alive the memory of heroes of the past and inspiring heroes of the future. That gives me combat inspiration. Whoa! Inspire an ally to add 1d6 bonus to their next attack roll, ability check, saving throw, weapon damage, or armor class. And it lasts until long rest? Or College of Swords. A highly trained and skilled warrior, you use your prowess with words and weapons to fight and entertain in equal measures. Slashing flourish, defensive flourish, mobile flourish, mobile, slashing. Ooh, attack up to 2 enemies at once? Shoot a target with enough force to push it back. Afterwards you can teleport to the target? What? It doesn't... This doesn't even look like it has a limit per day. Do you know what this is?
No, actually.
Attack defensively, increasing your armor class by 4 if you hit. An attack up to 2.
That one sounds cool.
These are all part of the College of Swords.
Oh. That might be your one then, especially since you're stabby stab.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome. Hold person. Different, not gem. Yeah. Yeah, dang. It gives me proficiency in scimitars, which I actually have one right now, I think. Medium armor, deception, and performance times 2? Skills. That looks dope. Yeah, okay. I like swords. We're gonna go with swords. Oh, I get to pick one of them. Okay, okay. Dang it. What should I take? Should I... One of my... So, mobile flourish range. Shoot a target with enough force to push it back. Afterwards, you can teleport to the target. Is that good? Because that lets me get right up on them to hit them?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Mobile flourish ranged. Shoot a target with enough force to push it back 6 meters. Afterwards, you can teleport to the target.
Yes, that's useful.
Because then I can be right up on whoever I need to hit next, right?
Yeah. But what was the other options?
Attack up to 2 enemies at once. And that is melee. Melee, attack defensively, increasing armor class by 4 if you hit. Ranged, increase by 4 if you hit. Melee, teleport to the target. Ranged, teleport to the target. Ranged, up to 2 enemies at once.
Melee what, sorry?
Melee, 2 enemies at once. Melee, plus 4 if you hit armor class.
That
and
one's really good. Whatever makes you harder to hit is really good.
Okay. But it's also only if I hit.
Yeah. But just having those sort of effects that you can stack.
Okay. So no teleportation?
You can get that one if you want it, but I would recommend the other one first.
Okay. Defensive flourish it is. Wait, why can I not? Oh! I'm stupid, I do get all of them. Wait, really? Do I actually get all of them?
Sounds like it.
Holy crap, that's so awesome! Heck yeah, that's... Oh, that's good, that's good. I was like, all of these are so cool. Wow. Okay, adopt a particular style of fighting as your specialty. Dueling or two-weapon fighting. Dueling, when you are wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed or versatile in one hand and no weapon in the other, you deal an additional 2 damage with that weapon. Two-weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack. I think that one has the potential to be way better than just +2.
So, two-weapon fighting's really nice, but because you use your bonus action for healing words sometimes, and casting spells, I think you'll get more out of dueling. But if you want two-weapon fighting, then go for that.
Yeah, actually that's really fair. I do, like, for Bardic Inspiration, Healing Word, yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll stick with dueling then to guarantee the 2 extra damage. Oh wait, when you're wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed or versatile, I use... Oh no, I use finesse weapons, not versatile,
Yeah.
never mind.
Your rapier will be fine.
Okay, cool. And do I want to change any spells?
Not that I can think of.
Alrighty, that looks good then. Let's go! Power! Heck yeah, 21 health now.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for
Are
the
you
other.
wearing any armor?
Also stab each other. Not sure what
I
comes
don't
first.
believe so.
Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Let's see.
Oh, those were the guys that I talked...
You're wearing light armor, AC 11.
Ah. Well, now I have proficiency in medium armor.
Ooh, medium armor. What's your dex modifier?
My dex is +3. 16. Nice.
Okay, we don't really have anything better at the moment.
Alright. Ooh, last... What does this one give me? 4 to 7, 4 to... Okay, piercing strike with my rapier is similar to lacerate with that other one, but I also get weakening strike with this one, so... that's pretty good, actually. I'll keep the rapier on me, but have the scimitar as backup, because you never know when someone could steal the rapier out of my hand.
Would you like a +1 rapier?
I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but I also don't know if I need it right now. Also, are bolts limited, or do we just have unlimited bolts with a crossbow?
I think they're limited.
Okay, where do I see that? Because I don't have any, like, ammunition.
Alright. In your inventory should be a +1 rapier.
Ooh, thank you. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Fancy. Alrighty. So I don't need that anymore. Guess I'll just put these over here.
Die if I'm heroic and reeking of this
Alright,
place.
so let's go speak to the
Never
druid.
get the smell out of my clothes.
Alright.
I'll have to burn them.
I don't think ammunition is limited because I don't have any stocks anywhere and it doesn't say. I mean, I might just be missing it, but yeah. Alright. Sorry, where are we heading?
To the druid.
Alright. Are you gonna keep control of both?
If that's okay with you.
Sure. Let me try and talk to them first, though.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, we're in the secluded chamber. We need to go over to the druid, right?
I thought they led to the same area.
Nope, this one's just a little talking area for those guys. As far as I know, anyway. I didn't see anything else when I was in there. Ah, this game is so cool. I'm so glad to be back in. Hi, Strange Ox.
Got so little hit points compared to everyone else. One day I'll be the mightiest of us all. Until then, meat shield me.
I was like, why am I walking so much to the side? Because I have my hand on the side button, the D.
I'm sorry. Have you lost your senses?
What's all this then?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Imprison her? She's just a child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Bard persuasion. What's that one?
No idea. Maybe it's a context one that only you have access.
Cleaving arcane magic to musical artistry. Bards are performers without compare. They draw on song. Oh. It's just telling me what a bard is. I mean, I guess that one has two things, so it's more likely to be better. Who's Sylvanas?
I have no idea.
I'm worried that it, like, won't apply to her, that she won't care, but oh well. It's persuasion anyway. Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not? We're gonna roll! Difficulty 15. I got a nat 20! Nice!
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain.
Yes!
It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
What was that, Shadowheart?
Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
You need to stop threatening people with Tila. Well, that was a little more peaceful than last time.
We'll have to wait. I can't talk right now.
You better talk. What was with that?
not a good time.
You should talk to her.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Okay, that just...
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Who's frightened?
You can trust me on that.
I just asked her about her pain, and she said it wasn't related to tadpoles. Speak to the boss lady.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're protecting your own, but it's a child.
With a little burn.
Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
I came on Zevlor's behalf. His people could perish if you force them out.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Bitch. Are you gonna attack her? I won't attack first, but... she's terrible. I mean, I get it, a mother protecting her brood and stuff, but... you're a mother who can reason, you're not just going off instincts. Like, think it through, be kind. Stop being a meanie.
I don't like her.
I want to talk to her, rats. Wait, but I cast...
Can I kill her?
I don't want blood on my hands.
We have the right to defend.
But there's a
our home.
wolf
So
here.
that's what you want? To kill a bunch of it?
What if it attacks us too?
I say we kill the druids.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting
What? Why did it
any
skip?
of our world's creatures.
And if
We
I
let
had...
a snake replace our leader, she will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line.
We can get him!
Stop this damned ritual. More will die
Gonna
if
go
the rite
rescue
is
the guy?
finished.
Yeah!
So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
We can rescue him, he'll stop Kaga.
Like many, you seek Halsin's craft. But you'd have to settle for Nettie. Find her further in the cave. Her gift is great too. You can trust her.
Alright, sounds like she might be able to heal us.
Come, Silver. Stay close.
There's a girl a lot further in this cave that can heal us.
Alright, but we should have also found the guy he was talking about.
I have a good idea of where we can go to find him.
Alright, but he was offering to tell us exactly where he was. You did see that option, didn't you?
I saw healed and then...
Shall I speak to Nettie?
I mean...
I see you.
Sure.
Didn't they? Does that hurt?
You can speak to them.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment. This may be challenging. There. It's up to her now.
A blue
Life
jay.
or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I, have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind-flayer tadpole?
You know of them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Yeah.
To be quick. This way.
Oh, but we don't have, I keep forgetting his name. We don't have our rogue with us.
You'll be fine. You can walk it off.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure. Does not respond.
I'll do the best I can.
That's a
No
pointy
Master
stick.
House in mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options.
Hello, Potato.
You
Welcome.
don't have to be here for this. All right. Let's see what we can do.
See, I think Halson was the one that we were going to go find, who may have helped us like that, actually. It's almost like helping people can help yourself eventually as well. Ah, but yes, Potato, no need to apologize for being late. This isn't a normal streaming day, so, I wouldn't expect, any, like, special attendance or anything, but thank you for showing up anyway. Yeah, no, don't apologize. Getting caught up with friends is very important. I hope you had a great time. Thank you. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Girl, let me tell you. Should we go full ham? Yeah, let's just tell her. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's been infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Is that a bird or a dragon? Looks kind of like an owl. I'm a dragon. On a mind-flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind-flayer ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem
I'm
like
aware.
a good soul. You deserve a
Bye,
chance
Sky.
to save yourself.
Have a great day.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of
The
yours?
thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort. I
Oh,
couldn't trust you.
it's a good thing I'm talking to her.
Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I understand. I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know,
We're not doing
I've
that.
spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind-flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on.
We need to get Halsin.
Because you should all be changing.
Yeah.
There should be a small army of mind-flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly...
It's a trap. You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind-flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
It's midnight, so you need to go to bed. Alright. Well, sleep well. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you had fun. But have a great night. You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why.
Selûne.
When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Do you think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Don't let him murder too many people. I'll do my best.
Kill them all.
No!
She was going to murder us. It's only fair that I kill her entire people.
She was holding it until she knew if she could trust us or not, which is very valid. I actually appreciate her a lot. She's awesome.
So what you're saying is, she decided not to murder us because she likes us.
She decided not to murder us because we proved that we were trustworthy enough for her. And I started a fight. Fight, fight, fight. Alright. I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there.
Alright then.
All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
I ain't no paladin.
One step at a time. Come on.
Did you get one too?
Nope.
Ah, so it's only on me.
It's worth 10 gold.
Don't touch it. We may need it for like an interaction later. Drow's letter.
Off we go.
Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. There's an M after the Druids. Rest in peace. Alright. I don't think there's anything I can take in here. Let's go find Halsin. I'm going to actually ask this guy where he is.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a Master help. More will die if the rite is finished.
Just skipping this since we saw it earlier.
More sent in. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret. I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers.
West.
You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
You say west?
It's all right.
Don't leave without me, please.
I'm already halfway there.
Fancy dragon. Got that drippy hat. Wolf. Big wolf. Wolf big. Biggest wolf. Her name is Silver.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned the lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet.
Is Shadowheart still here?
I taught them to fight, not to hate.
No, she's with me.
Oh, I can hear people talking. I think I can hear your companions talking. Hug Silver. I can't right now. Maybe later. Okay, where are you?
Down the west. I'm west. At the gate, west. Across the bridge.
Okay. Don't go anywhere till I get there. I'm on my way. Wait. Gate west? Oh, southwest, okay. I'm figuring it out. Oh man. This game is so pretty. And all the sounds are so pleasant. Makes me want to go out and play in the forest. There's a lot of blood everywhere. Alright, I'm on my way. Let's go. Also, this outfit's kind of growing on me.
You should probably wash it if it's growing.
Ew. Yo, wait, what the heck is happening with the clouds? Did you guys see that?
I didn't do this.
Are you sure?
I did loot them though.
Insight check. I believe you looted them, but...
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
This is Goblin's village.
It was a great scrap.
Huh.
A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh.
Can we kill them all?
An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a
not if we don't have to.
Why not?
I hope you don't mind.
They're just
if I don't
chilling,
ask to
right?
see it.
They threatened me with shooting me.
Well, still.
And I'm fairly sure they killed everyone inside of this village.
Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of bodies around, aren't there?
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
I'm not taking all the random stuff. The date on this letter has faded with time, but the paper alone indicates great age. My fellow citizens, for fellow citizens we are, like it or not. I print and post multiple copies of this notice in the region, at no small expense to myself, because I feel a growing concern and alarm at the presence of strange riders in these parts of late. Many of you will have seen them, tramping through our forests and towns under the guise of patrol. They claim they are guardians sent from Elturel to protect the borders of the great and holy nation of Elturgard. Don't be fooled by the shining armor or handsome mounts. I've never bent the knee to any Elturgard, and I never asked any metal jester to come peering over my garden fence. As you know, I'm descended wrecked from the original Selûnite settlers along these banks, and I have a half-elven great-uncle who'll swear to it. We're peaceable folk, and we get on with the Druids well enough, but I pay no fealty or tax to any far-off city I can't even find on a map. I took no small pleasure in telling these thugs just that, and I urge you to do the same. They call themselves Hell Riders. I call them interlopers, and they can bugger off to the hells, them and their city both, with grave concern and serious intent. Demon Briska, proud and free citizen of the Heartlands. I wonder if we'll meet them later. Anyway, what's going on over here? I hear something growling.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sleeping.
They tied people to this wheel.
What do you mean?
The windmill?
Look what we got here.
Oh, okay. Time to kill them all.
Birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice.
Actually, that does look pretty fun. What the hells are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Release that gnome at once.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? The worms will feed up your sorry carcass.
Ow! Alright. Where's my... Ah. They're over here. Let's start with this one. Ooh, flourish. Alright, and we'll do a inspiration on you. And that'll be my turn. Oh wait, his turn is on mine?
You both go at the same time.
Ah, alrighty. Whoa. Nice. How did this guy get frozen? Was that something Will did?
I have no idea.
He's got a mage hand? Oh, that's yours. On the map, the objective is just floating around in a circle. That's so funny. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Can you healing words him to get him up?
Yep. And I am going to flourish melee 2 enemies at once. Wait, why did that not work? Did I only hit one? I don't know why that didn't work, but anyway, that's me for now. Erg. I bless them again.
I'll take out that goblin.
Alright. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies. Ah, he's down again. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Crap.
Ah, rats. Ah, campsite was the last time we saved. Okay, from now on we save before we go anywhere.
Okay.
We've gotta redo 50 minutes of progress. Rats!
Well, we can just go to the guy now.
Well, no, we wanna talk to them again. Right? Like, we've gotta go talk to everybody again?
We don't have to, though.
Okay, but we should. Ah, rats. Alright.
Oh, we haven't even picked up the paladin by this point.
Yeah.
They tell this guy to stay behind.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna quickly get back to where we were. We're gonna skip through all the dialogue and just get people where they need to be for now.
Oh no, I'm level 2 again.
Ah, man. Alright. Begging patience as we redo the last hour.
At your calling. A splendid
Go and
plan.
wait for me in camp.
We'll talk.
Okay. I don't think I did anything else in town, right? No, I tried to save the rat, but I couldn't do that. All I did was wander around, so yeah, we'll just head out. Right, we need to talk to the druid again. Where was that?
In the Druid Grove area?
Which was... Is Shadowheart with you?
Yep.
Okay, I'll follow her icon then. Nope, this is the wrong way. Oh right, it's outside the gate. Okay. I was heading the right way. I'm learning. I'm trying. Wait, was it outside the gate or was it up here? I'm not learning. We'll get there eventually, folks. Don't mind me trying to find a shortcut and making it longer. It would be cool if I could run. I don't think dashing really does anything here, right? No.
Not really.
Okay, well. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Right across the bridge. Wait. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm still outside near the what is it called? Near the goblin area, because that's where the thingy was.
Where the what was?
Owlbear thing.
Ah. Where's the Druid Grove? Later Frontier. Druid's Grove. Oh. I am... Oh, it's all the way back in there. I wish I could set a, like, just one waypoint. Okay, I need to go forward and to the left. Yeah, so over by these waypoints. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to her. I don't think you have to be there, because I'm hopefully going to succeed. What is this? What? Oh? Oh, hey, look at that. I found the main gate that I'm allowed to go in.
I just noticed there's an option to attack non-lethally.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I think it's in common.
Oh, right, the stone door. Wait, no. Oh, can I get wherever they are from here? I can! Wait, why was that red? Wait.
Oh, I just met a hag.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Ladder. Hi, welcome back. You got some food?
I guess that means the people who were attacking her were technically innocent in telling the truth.
Where did the objective go? What? I ate lots. And you a stuffed tater now? Heck yeah. Where?
What, where, and why, how?
How did I get over here? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going back in this. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't mind me, just trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Where do I need to... Where is this dang grove? Oh, Okay, there was the circle and it was out the side, but how do I get over to the circle? To my left, to my left. I'm gonna find it. It's gonna be okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Rat, that I couldn't help you out yet.
Meanwhile, people are just watching me loot everything inside. If it's not stapled down, it's mine.
Okay, I'm on my way to re-talk to them. Just give me a moment, everyone. I've gotta free the girl again. Oh, I really hope I don't fail this roll. That would suck. Okay, note, autosaves are not good enough.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness.
What is private dialogue?
Oh! Remember
A poison?
Remember the fighter that you liked?
I will imprison the devil.
What?
And
Remember
I
the
will
fighter
cast
person that you
out
liked?
every stranger.
No?
The person who we started with and lost.
Yeah.
She's a parasite.
Found them. The only issue is, if I'm gonna save them, I've got to kill a couple tieflings.
I nat 20'd on the same roll. I got another nat 20.
Of the tree.
How did that happen?
Spoken plain. Out, thief.
Thank you.
Halsin isn't.
Anyway.
Very well.
Oh, we've got to talk
speak
to
up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevent. Well seen. Well spotted.
Okay.
Master,
Okay,
more will
for
die
the
if rite is
second
finished.
time, third time.
So many more. Sent into a... Would you? I would give Silva House. You weren't mistaken.
Okay. There we go. But I do still want to talk to the healer just so that's all good as well. And I'm saving after this. Ooh, I didn't get to see the fancy door before. Okay, we're almost through this. Apologies for the
And perhaps he can save your life.
the repeating of this,
How's
but
that sound?
we should hopefully get through this quick, and then we're going to save properly before we do anything else, so we don't have to do them again. Okay. Oh, she had already left before when I looked at that guy. Sorry.
Please hurry. For both your sakes.
Alright. Eat the corpse. No, she won't let me.
Yeah, how the hell do I free them?
Okay. I have re-talked to the people that I talked to. It was just the druid lady, the druid guy, the druid lady. Right?
I believe so.
Alright. Okay. Now before I do anything else. There we go. Alright. Now we are good to continue with our adventure. Apologies, but we're back on track now. Alright. Where are you now?
Just off the... Not too far away from the gate.
Alright. Should I try to come to you?
Sure.
I'm on my way. I have the poison again. Wait, where's my health potion? Do you happen to know what happened to my health potion?
Yes.
Okay.
I drank it.
Okay. As long as I didn't just lose it somehow. Sip, sip, sip. Yeah, potato. Indeed, it was sipped. So where is she? Oh. It's already complete? Where'd she go?
She's over here. I'm just trying to figure out how to actually get up to her so I can get her down.
Ah, okay. Let's see here.
What happened to her, Kate? She was just here.
Oh?
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening.
Ah, deception, huh?
Can you give me
Hi.
a Bardic inspiration bonus?
Can I do that?
Yep.
Ah, cool. Hi, bunny boy. How are you doing? Loot it all and throw him into a pit. Throw that gnome into a pit. Oh my goodness. Whoa! What a success.
In that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
Nice deception.
Good work. Thought we had a fight on our hands.
Alright. I guess you get to loot
everything.
Alright, time to loot. And not the musical kind. Unless...
Natural 20.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah, we're vibing. Oh right, I need to level up. Oh hey, Shadowheart's also ready to level up.
Nice, I'll level them up.
That's the other thing that we did. Accept. There we go. Alright. And I'm going to save again. Because we want to keep that level. Loot! There's nothing in that one. Can't go anywhere over there. Nothing in there. Have you already cleared out this whole place?
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
What? Survival? Uh-oh. Water?
That might be worth a look.
Ooh!
Don't
Dirt
fancy
mound.
getting my hands dirty. I need a shovel.
I need a shovel. Have you happened to find a shovel in your looting?
Actually, yes, and I sold one.
Wait, you sold it?
Yep.
We need there's Do you have another one? Yum yum. No shovel. Yeah. There's a dirt pile over here that we can dig. Might be buried treasure. Why did you kill someone named Anne?
I mean...
Don't really want to go down there yet. What do you mean?
He wasn't very nice.
You know who else isn't very nice?
No more prayers. Only
What do you think of that?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead
Oh, hi.
tongue. Whoever
Hi.
worshipped here must be long gone.
Books. What do you think of them?
Ancient, indecipherable
I'm not
text
sure.
covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped
Ooh,
here
an
must be long
initiative.
gone.
It's good for me to be picking up lids and pots and pans, right? Oh. Candles that are actively burning. Also, this fighting, so good. Why are you in initiative? Who are you fighting?
These people.
I thought they left.
No.
My camera is in an odd place. Let me in the room. Let me. How do I actually attack two? Target's too far. I can't. I need to get closer. Hiya. Well, I don't want to get too close right now because I can't actually. Ah, cool. Alright, and that's me for now. Wait, do we all have the same initiative? Whoa, is that a spiritual weapon?
Yep, that's a spiritual weapon.
That's so cool. Whoa! He
That's the
raged.
barbarian.
Yeah, that's so cool. Ow, that's less cool. Neat weapon, he got angry, yeah. Ah, that's so cool. I love how they made all the spells.
Don't like that they've got a wizard now.
Indeed. Yes. Nice. I'm dazed, so I'm at disadvantage. Or is that just because it's my... Should I heal someone? Or inspire? Should I heal someone or inspire?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna heal. I have more spells now, so I'm gonna heal myself. There we go. Oh, I can't use reactions because I'm dazed. And there goes my heal. That's exactly how much damage I just healed for. Oh. Oh, nice.
My wounds are too much to bear.
Oh man. Okay. Let's get these goons. I might want to heal myself again. Whoa, that's so cool. Nice. They're sweeping. I'm gonna double heal myself.
You healed you. I healed you.
Thank you. Okay, let's raise my armor class by 4 if I hit. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Don't attack the sleeping ones. We'll take out the remaining one first.
Alright. Okay, that's all I can do. Nice hit. Good job. Oh gosh. Was that a fireball?
I hope not. I think they just blew up the barrel.
I knew it was an explosive barrel. It had a red ring around it. Whoa, what spell is that? It's pretty. Oh, I'm just on fire, huh? Trying to figure out what to do?
I'm trying to get it to cast sleep, but it's not.
Ah. Are you concentrating on too many things already?
Sleep isn't concentrate. Ah, I think that's it.
Ah. I was just guessing.
No, not that. There's a finish selection button.
Oh, okay.
There we go, spellcaster's asleep.
Nice. Ow, I'm on fire.
Can you healing word the cleric?
Yep. Alright. And for my next move...
Please move out of the fire.
Okay. Aha! Rats. Alright, that's all I can do for now. Ah, he woke up all his friends. Nice. Oh. Uh-oh. We're in a situation again. We need some better gear.
Okay, 2 are down.
Oh, nice. Never mind. Ow. Okay, I'm not on fire anymore. Don't target my ally, please.
person. This person here.
What?
There's a person over here.
Ah. Wait, where?
Yeah.
I can't see what you're talking about.
Bottom? Next to the sword?
Oh, yeah, no, I can see him, but I can't reach him. I don't have enough movement. You know what I can do, though? I'm a dragon. Should I heal someone?
No.
Alright. Dragon of Death. Yeah, that's right, Potato. I'm a fierce dragon. Ow! Dude! Stop! Oh gosh. What if you just close the door on them? I mean, they'd probably just open it right back up. Okay.
Heal the cleric, please.
And I will. Okay, who can I see? I can just hit them. Wait, did you close the door?
Yep.
Can you close it after?
Go for it.
Okay. Yeah! Got them. And I'm out of the fire now. Okay. We need to take another long rest after this. Ah, nice. Good job.
Close at hand.
Oh gosh. Should I heal you? Ah, she's got
me up.
Alright. We should save as soon as we get out of here.
You should save now.
That's a good point. Alrighty.
You can wear plate armor, can't you?
What?
What armor can you wear?
Medium?
There you go, there's some in your inventory now.
Ooh, thank you. Chain shirt.
Cleric kindly donated it.
Wait.
I gave him leather armor.
Isn't this better though?
Your armor, yes.
Shouldn't she keep it then?
No.
Why not?
They're getting hit consistently anyway. So you might as well be really hard to hit.
Okay. Alright. Is that better than an 11?
Yep, that one should be a 13 plus dex.
No, like the one that she has?
The one she has is an 11.
Okay. Just because my old jerkin was a... was the one. I don't like this outfit quite as much.
No handle.
Yes, bigger number better. Indeed. No, I know that.
No lock, no handle.
No lock. No
How does it
handle.
open?
How does it open?
How do I hit it?
Right click it,
Ah.
then attack.
Oh, gotta get. Why is it doing a range attack? Nice.
What's on the other side of that door? Another door.
This one opens. It's
I
a
wasn't even gonna try and open it.
it's a danked crypt.
This place
It's a
wasn't built
dank
for the living.
crypt.
Oh no.
There's an opulent chest here. Should I open it?
I didn't say anything so that you wouldn't do it until I looted it.
How kind of you, making sure that I wasn't harmed by anything that might have been contained inside. Sit down on a broken bench. Alrighty.
Trap.
What trap? Where?
Trap.
Can I walk straight into it?
It's in the middle of a floor. Be careful.
Uh-oh, I failed a perception check. I don't like failing perception checks.
Anything of use? Trap. Be cautious.
I found a trap. There's a trap over on this side. Be cautious. There's a button! I want to push the button.
Be wary. This place is
Yep, I very nearly walked on that.
Oh goodness.
trap.
Oh,
Cautious.
those are traps too? Oh goodness. Okay then. Alright.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh really? Are you actually going to open that?
Yes. Okay, we have.
Sorry about that, just had a call.
Oh, good. The cleric now has a magic item.
Oh.
It's a spear that whenever you miss, you now get advantage on your next attack roll from True Strike.
Ah, nice! Was that in the sarcophagus?
Yep.
Oh, we're looting sarcophagi now?
Of course.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I'm not going to loot any.
A couple turns should do.
Hee. Lockpicked.
Nice.
I picked up these thieves' tools a while ago. Seems like that was a good idea. I'm just gonna assume if I come across anything that you've already looted it.
I'm very good at that.
Also, we're very low on health, so please be careful.
I think we should take a short rest. That's a bit better.
Alright. Oh yeah, this is the ship. They're all dead.
I think this is another
I'm stupid.
section. We haven't been in this section before.
Oh yeah? Was this not where the mind-flayer was though? Yeah, I think it was, because I died over here. I'm familiar with it, with this area. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a dead mind-flayer over here.
You weren't able to go this way before.
Oh.
Another dead mind fire.
They have
Fire bad.
They have loots. Anything over here? Wait, death saving?
walked into fire. Fire bad.
Seriously, I took damage from that? I wouldn't take damage from that in real life.
What happened?
I jumped off a ledge. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you?
I found a area.
Okay. Watch out for fire. Oh, actually, maybe it was over. Maybe it was over here that he was. There's a blood stain in a very similar. Yeah, no, that's where he was. Never mind. Oh yeah, I started to go up this way.
There's a thingy over here.
Nice. We jumped over the fire. Wait, over where? How did you get back over there? I was following you.
I didn't go through that.
Oh, never mind. Okay, well, I'll just go around. Never mind, I don't think there is an around. I'm going this way now.
Okay, but there's an open portal.
That's okay, there is an around. Oh, wow, look at that.
I'm gonna touch it. I touched the sigil.
Okay. How are you feeling?
It hurt.
Oh.
There's a hand coming out of it.
Wait, what?
Someone's asking for me to give them a hand.
Ah. Oh my goodness. Here, take my hand. Here.
Whatever
I am
you're
a
doing is
wizard.
working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Whole hand. Don't fall in, please. Ah! You got him! It's a dude!
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
Hey, you actually have injuries!
Well, yes. Everything hurts at the moment.
No, but like it visibly shows up.
At magic.
Oh.
Say, but I know you, don't I?
This
In a
guy's
manner
a
of
bard or a
speaking.
sorcerer.
You were on the North Void as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently
Yes, go on.
You
myself.
speak of this parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind-flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by
I
any
like this
chance,
guy.
do you? A doctor? Surgeon?
Oh, no.
Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I'm keeping him.
A common affliction. Need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most
Oh
excellent.
gosh.
Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you. To return the favor.
Oh goodness. The Wizard of Waterdeep. Another one, I knew it.
He's going back to the camp.
There can be only one. You have matching
I'm
staves.
joking.
Oh. You disappeared. Where did you go?
Dropping the wizard off.
Okay. Oh, nice. Alright. I mean, they're not putting it to any use. I shouldn't feel too bad taking it. Let's see what else is around here. Maybe we can find... Wait, so you said she was in a cage, right? What? But she disappeared?
The cage is just gone. The rope is cut.
Oh, so she got away? Or someone took her? Hmm. That doesn't seem ideal.
Okay, he's been ditched.
Alright. Are you gonna pick up someone else then to have a full party?
Grabbing the rogue.
Hey, Astarion. I remembered his name this time.
Handing him over to you.
I seem to just like randomly remember it every other time that I try to say it. Alright, let's see what else is in this wreck. Don't walk into the fire, please. Oh, hey.
So if we go up this way, we should be able to see where the rope was cut.
I think you have to switch him in the party menu. Sorry for silence, playing some Deep Rock, being a dwarf. Heck yeah. I hope that you're having fun.
You've got to drag and link him to yourself.
I'm trying and it just keeps switching our positions. Ew, Vamp Man? Why? He's still back at the camp.
Oh. Go to the camp and then grab him. Well, then link with him and then come back.
He stays in the camp? What, you don't like him? I think he's rather amusing.
Actually, just before you do that, I'm just going to try and level him up.
Alright, I was going to do that, but you probably have better choices than me. I'll just find out what's over this way. Oh, this is so pretty.
Actually, I already gave control of him over to you, so you might as well do it. So link him to your group.
There we go, I got it this time.
And level him up.
Alrighty, Astarion. Let's see what you can do. Fancy man. Alright.
I recommend making him a thief, if that's an option as one of the subclasses.
Thief, arcane trickster, and assassin.
Either thief or assassin.
Assassin has advantage on attack rolls. Any successful attack roll against a surprise creature is a critical hit. Quick as an alley cat. Restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. What? Arcane Trickster gets a bunch of spells, which I don't really want to deal with. Thief gets an additional bonus action. And resistance to falling damage. Which one do you think is better?
Honestly, thief might be more useful.
Alright.
But assassin's also quite good.
Okay. Probably thief. Because I've had him dashing around quite a bit, so it might be good to have an extra dash.
Alright.
There we go. Alright. Come, Astarion. Let's go on an adventure.
I need a shovel.
You need a shovel?
Alright, I say we pop back into town.
Alright.
Sell some stuff, then we go out to go rescue the guy properly this time.
Alright, good call. Yeah, I picked up a few things, so.
But yeah, this is where a cage was.
What? Wait, where? Ah, hanging from that rope?
Yep.
Huh. I hope she got away somewhere.
I think she'll pop up.
Probably. I've seen people talk about her, so I'm assuming she's a frequent character. Although that, you know, fair enough, it might only be when when you actually save her. But yeah, I think probably if we manage to save him, that would be a good time for the end of the stream. But we should have a long rest before we attempt this. And also probably save again.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Wait, why am I just looking at him? Ah, there we go. Hey, buddy.
What's up for discussion?
We're cornered in this place. Even the bloody Druids look like they might turn on us.
Yikes. I'm just taking a little nappy nap. Just kidding.
No help. We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
I'm trying to help y'all. Not cause you drama. Do not be afeared. I get to take the charming little egg again. Ooh.
Shouldn't be too long now.
There's clothes in here. I don't think they're any better than mine though.
How on your face would frighten a troll?
Okay, I've got you gloves.
You're an
Wait, why did this crate just jump? I can move it. Cool. Can I help them like pack stuff up? As I'm looting them. Oh yeah, if you have money, we should visit Auntie Ethel.
Oh.
Yeah. Where was she?
Ethel?
She had healing potions and some other cool stuff. Over where I am.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
It looks like she left. This book is handwritten in a swinging scrawl. The red ink of an eager editor slashes through most of its contents. 2 inscriptions, each in a different hand, are scribbled inside the cover. V. Absolutely not. E. ... Dearest Elminster, while you may lack imagination, nymphs, I assure you, do not. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of research. Your friend, Volothamp, Gedarm, author, researcher, raconteur, etc. I don't know what that is. Yeah,
Okay, there is magic gloves in your inventory.
Magic gloves? Gloves of missile snaring?
Yep.
Didn't you want these?
Nope, they're for you.
Hmm, thank you.
I might get more use out of them, but
Okay, well you should keep them then.
you sure?
Yeah. Also, I picked up some other stuff. If you think any of it would be of use to you, then go ahead and grab it. Or if you want to sell stuff.
Should be fine with what we've got.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy.
I'm just gonna give them a bunch of milk cans and a bucket.
You're an idiot.
There we go. I can just put stuff on the ground. That's so fun. There you go. I gave you a bunch of... Oh
if
yeah,
you
I've
wanna
got
log
to talk
off
to her again.
before we head
Saw
out.
you fighting those slimy bastards.
Yes, right after I talked to this lady
Best to
again.
fill your belly now, while we still can.
I talked to her earlier, but
Look, it ain't
it
much,
didn't
but it
say
might
so.
make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Well, thank you. Aw, she didn't show up. Ah, she had such good stuff, though.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Okay, so to camp then?
Where did I put that?
To camp. Yes. No, I wanna... Who wants to speak with me? Astarion?
Need something?
Oh. No, he doesn't want to talk to me about anything. Maybe it was you.
Great brain worm can overpower me.
Ah, she's so cute. Look at her. Oh, not that. Her face. Zoom in on her face. She's so cute. And her snake thing matches her little jewels on the side of her face. That's so cute.
Where did it sit there?
I think so. If the person that wanted to talk... It says someone in camp still wishes to speak with you.
Over here.
Ah. Just you. Astarion didn't want to speak with me again. Such a buff, cute little dragon. Shoulders are so good. She's got that, like, Dorito T-shape going on. And that stance! She's so sassy, I love it. Ooh, bird.
They don't want to talk to us anymore.
Oh, I can't go for an evening swim. There we go. Time to go to bed and then to save again, and we need to save more often from now on. Oh, look at us.
Oh, sorry.
There's a...
dog.
Really? Scratch? Hi, where'd you get him?
His owner died.
Oh.
I didn't kill him.
Okay.
I feel like that's important for me to mention after the hour there.
Yeah. Hi, Scratch. I want to pet him too. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Does he follow us around or does he just stay in camp?
Just stays in camp for the moment.
Okay. Cool. So no matter where we go, is this camp always just like our base camp, so we'll always just be able to grab any supplies we leave here?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, cool. So if I collect a bunch of junk... Alright. Oops. Oh, you know what though? I could leave my books in here. There we go, book trunk by the book tent.
Alright, yeah.
I heard Dorito, where it at? Me want a nom. I was talking about her shoulders at night. She takes her shirt off. She's just wearing like a little, like, you know, she's not wearing her armor anymore. She's just wearing like a little top. And she has that like Dorito strong form. Oh, doggy do a jump. He's up there. Good boy, Scratch. Okay, sorry, what were we doing? Leaving camp? Alright.
We're off on an adventure.
Don't forget to save. All the saves. Okay, where are you? That way. We're on our way. I'm sure I'll learn my way around this place eventually. Right as we leave it, I'll finally figure out where to go. Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, the sky is doing a weird... Can you see the clouds doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Is it a first come interaction?
I believe so.
Alright, yes, I will go first then. Ah.
Surround him like!
I know you're there. Show
You
yourselves.
spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There will be no skewering happening here. Now let me pass.
We've got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Illithid?
I'd go with persuasion.
Just let me by, and we'll pretend this never happened. Ooh, I have advantage. I got a nat 20 again. What the heck? Like half my rolls have been nat 20s.
Suppose it's best to say
Yo,
respect for
Pog
a real
indeed.
threat.
Bro,
Go on
Jemmy.
then. Just keep your nose clean.
Whoa! We gained so much XP. You're inspired.
Inspirations are like rerolls.
Ah.
So when you actually fail a roll, you'll be able to spend it for that.
Ah, that's cool.
Why are you going up?
Am I not supposed to be?
I mean, you can. That just takes you to windmill fight, though. Again.
Are we not gonna help him out?
Do you want to?
Just another crate.
Do you think we can?
Maybe.
Maybe if we save right here. Just for what is it called? Efficiency's sake. Greetings.
What we got here? Another little birdie wanting to fly.
You ready?
Stop this thing!
Yep.
Flap those wings some more. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
What the hells are you
What
doing?
bloody look like? We're teaching this here.
We already saw this. Yeah, there we go. Is this guy hostile? Yeah.
Spill some blood.
Oh wow, that was quick. Alright. I guess shove that guy over. And I think that's it for now. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do piercing. Why can I not reach destination? There we go. Ah, critical miss. Yikes. Okay. I'll inspire Alexander.
It's probably best to inspire the cleric, not me. Just for future. I don't really roll to hit spells a lot.
Ah, okay.
Firebolt.
Alright. Oh! He does a lot of damage. Alright then. Alrighty. So he's gonna try and take it. They hit really hard. Oh, he's frightened. Alright. Well, we will do a piercing strike. Nice. We will... Can't be immobilized? We're immobile. Okay. Shove him again, I guess? Because why not? And shove him again, because why not? No, we failed both times. Alright. That's all we could do anyway, so it was worth a try. Oh, I'm down. Ah. Please help. If you get over and help me, I think I can do a thunder wave to push these guys back. Whoa.
Can you spend a hit dice to regain that?
You have unlocked an action as the result of another ability, feature, or condition. It will remain at the side of your hotbar until those conditions expire. What is that?
I used the Wither and Bloom ability.
Hit dice. You spend a hit dice to regain hit points. Okay, I can't use it though.
I wasn't sure whether you'd be able to or not.
Nah, I'm down. Nice. Uh-oh. Firing arrows at the sword. Ah, nice. Okay, I should probably get this guy. Ah, can't shove him because he's too heavy. Disengage a little bit. That's about as good as he can do anyway for now. Just turn him around that way. And his turn. Aw, man! Rude. They put me down again. Nice. Okay. What are you thinking for our moves here? Do you have any suggestions? Alright. Thank you. Nice, she got it.
Try and take out the goblin next to you.
Alright, I think I can technically get sneak attack? Ah, critical miss, yikes. Okay, well. I don't know if shoving him back is any use, so... Should I just end his turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Ugh, seriously? He used a ranged attack right at... Wait. Oh, he hit him down. I was like, why did he punch his buddy off the cliff? That's kind of funny. Yeah, we'll get you down, it's okay. Hold on just a little longer. Oh.
Cleric down.
Okay.
Please get cleric up.
You can die later.
You can die later.
Okay, Bard's back up.
Alright. I'm gonna end his turn.
My wounds.
Seriously?
Hey, at least you're up this time.
Okay. Well, should I heal myself?
Either yourself or the cleric.
She's right next to the warg, so I feel like that's not even gonna be enough to help, but... Oh well. Yikes. Whoa, nice. That was awesome.
Glad you like, I'm out of spell slots.
Oh gosh. Oh no! Full health, no slots. I'm gonna second level heal her. I feel like that's a good idea. Okay, I feel like... I feel like it's a good idea to hit that thing. Okay. I have +4 to my AC from that. What?
Your rogue's now up as well.
Perfect. He can't do a ton.
He can stealth.
Ah.
They won't know what bit
Wait, why didn't he hide?
the subtle.
What? I told him to hide, but it didn't work. Oh well. Okay then. I've got to figure that out later. Dang it. Ooh. Can I shove him off? And just move back as much as he can so maybe the ranged attack can't hit. There we go.
So much for peace.
Can I kill that guy? I just keep saying stop this thing.
No, you can't kill him. But yes, it's annoying.
What if we just leave him on the thing indefinitely?
Then he'll just keep saying it.
I won't even feel a little bad for it. Hey, I haven't taken any damage this fight.
Well, great for you. Sneak attack. Yeah! Now how do we do that?
And magic right after. Oh no, it's just very heavy.
Oh, that wasn't the way to do that. Oh, actually. I wonder if I can combine these rags with my... Ooh! Speedy Sparks! When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. These might be good for my rogue.
Yeah.
They are medium armor though.
Ooh.
Alright. Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this poor guy down.
What's in it for me?
Free me and find out!
Gnome.
Magakamara.
Okay, you can speak to the gnome while I loot.
Pestilent thugs! Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Hey! Get on with what?
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark.
Oops, that was racist.
I've lived in Baldur's Gate
My
for
bad.
years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Very well then. Best of luck with your friend.
Okay, you get to set out and actually save the person that we wanted to.
Are you... Should we take a long rest first?
We will take a long rest once we get a bit closer.
Okay, but what if we get into something that doesn't let us?
Where'd you go?
Just up here. I can't open these crates. Locked will let me unlock it. Open. Lockpick.
Tool will do the trick.
Let's see. Oh. Rats. Oh, that uses up the thieves' tools. No, I'll keep them on me. That's unfortunate. Ew.
I found a new cave.
Ooh. Don't kill any owlbears.
You can come back to this cave after we save the other guy.
Alright. Oh, down in the well?
Yep.
Ah. Alright. Onward.
Haven't seen that game in years.
What game? Alright. Where are we headed?
This way.
Oh man. What happened over here? Huh? Oh, I think that was just a Starian grunting. Goblin camp. We should rest. We should rest.
We'll go around the side.
Okay, but we should rest.
Save.
Alright.
Need something?
Oops.
Right. Okay, see where I am?
What can I do for you?
Dude, you're so beat up. I'm so sorry. Did you see him? Oh man. Sorry, what was that?
I'll pick you up after you break your legs.
Okay, but then we'll be on no health again.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I guess I'm already on 1. Doesn't matter. What? Our companions don't want to come with us? Is something wrong, guys? What do you mean this is the dumbest solution? Uh-oh. Oh, our brains. Our brains hurt us.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape.
Uh-oh.
Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
That's such a cool effect.
They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you. The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
Is that something you picked up?
That's the cleric's item.
My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Whatever power the artifact possesses, it shows no sign of it now.
Did you take it from her? Or did she give it to you?
So take control of the other one and have them jump.
Oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why did it run off there? It's not what I wanted it to do. We're gonna have them run away and disengage.
What? What do you mean? What happened?
We're running away from the fight.
What fight?
The goblins.
Are we in a fight? Oh. Oh.
Have your companion jump off the side.
Alright, here we go. Sorry, buddy. Alright. So are we gonna go and take a long rest?
Yep.
Should we just restart from our save?
No, we can flee.
Okay, but she's dead.
Oh.
And I know save scumming is like looked down upon, but I don't really care. I just want to keep the characters alive and keep resources that we don't have to spend.
Sure, we can do that then.
Alright. All we'll have to do is watch that cutscene again. But some other time, because I think that should probably be it for today.
But we didn't save that guy.
And that's what we can start next time.
Fine.
We ended up saving the other guy.
I wish we didn't save that guy.
We may meet him again.
I hope not. He was loud and obnoxious.
He was being spun around in a circle for who knows how long. Alright, to camp?
Yep.
Alrighty. So that is going to be all for today, unless you had anything else you wanted to take care of?
There's a couple things I wanted to look around the camp at, but that's it for everything else.
Alright. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed. We should be doing same thing another day. I'm not sure how often we'll be doing these extra streams, but we're having a lot of fun with it, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for joining. I hope that you enjoyed. Farewell, and have a wonderful day. Bye, Potato.